There was little action on the third day of the LV County Championship match at the Emirates Old Trafford between Lancashire and Essex as the promised rain arrived in Manchester at lunchtime. For some reason, there's been a huge press corps at Old Trafford over the last couple of days. I think that had something to do with football rather than watching Jake Mickleborough hitting Kyle Hogg for an early four on the third morning of this match. Essex had started this day in a good place and had taken the total to 132 for an overall lead of 181 when Alistair Cook was out in the day's fourth over, edging Hogg behind. The England captain had batted for 3 hours for his 60. While the visitors would have been disappointed to see Cook go, he's unlikely to bat for them again this summer, they were still very handily placed. They'd worked hard for their runs to make the most of their 49-run first innings advantage, and they were now sitting firmly in the favourite seat with Mickleborough and Mark Bettini soon establishing another good partnership. Not that it was plain sailing throughout, this pitch was still offering something for the bowlers, and Wayne White could have had a number of wickets on this short day. Indeed, he's probably bowled worse than this and had a much better return. He was hitting the bat and sometimes the gloves hard, and it wasn't always that comfortable for the batsmen, even though they were the ones who ended the day well on top. Mickleborough completed a 50 before the tears of Manchester United supporters fell from the sky and soaked this ground. He'd required 100 deliveries for that, a hard-fought innings including just 4 boundaries. There was no more play after lunch, by which time Mickleborough and Bettini had added 71 for the fourth wicket to take their total to 203 for 3. That gives them a handy lead of 252, and they will clearly hope for clearer skies on the final day as they push for their second successive victory.